You know what they say.
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on the false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss poor. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I shall now awake to sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told the bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fucking quality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastating, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your move on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life fights of a war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd. Young and a restless, swear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
It's funny, you know what they say. Yo, let them make this beat,
Yeah, you already know what time it is, you understand? UPK, One West of the Command Junior High to all my brothers. We rolling through, you understand? Cause these niggas weak, these niggas don't know what to do. You see these soldiers beside me, standing in all black with them shields on post, watching, they all my brothers.
Gold is precious, but loyalty is private. Harm on the mind might leave you lifeless. Wrong with this shit, I'm in need of diapers. Endure through any crisis, cause all my niggas righteous. All politics with vipers. Cowards fold, real niggas hold rank, stand for what they believe and won't compromise a day. Never harmonize with traitors. Do not affiliate with impersonators. You cross the line, you gon' catch the vapors. My niggas strong, no chase. Them other niggas sweet like annihilators. Tank full of brown sugar like annihilate. Every time I move, a righteous demonstration. All I deny is Satan. My brother's glorious, true warriors. The labor swore down the death sentence. Can't stop till we notorious. Thrown in my way with a supreme audience. Proud ass nigga get exiled. No loitering around my brothers.
Yeah, you already know what it is. 144 back again, UPK style, putting it down for my brothers. And I roll with straight soap.
That's
you
right.
see them niggas with them shields
That's
and
right.
the fatigues and them boots. They my brothers. We gon' rule it on the king on the stand. We gon' rule this bitch at all costs. Nigga, we gon' take these from them crackers.
That's
Grind
right.
them
That's
to death.
right. That's
Take them
right.
to the
That's
ground.
right.
And
That's
we gon'
right.
eat
That's
and
right.
drink. Me and all
My
my
brother like the ladder house. You can't blend with my men, nigga. I can tell you fake from your treacherous mouth. Claiming God is all love, we don't believe that. Give a damn about your 2 cents. Fuck your feedback. I give it all for my brothers, they deserve it. No excuses for my niggas. They striving to be perfect. Sacrifice whatever form, they're never over. You be cake, we click tight like Sweet Pea and Joey. Endure to the end, it's what a wise man told me. Liquor from the top shelf, but I spit it with the low. 144, nigga, everybody know me. All I ever wanted was revenge, fuck a road. Say you down for the cause, gotta show me. Stand tall and do not blush. Remain calm when the danger pop up. Flow deep like David Jones locker. More bars than Central Locker. No competition, only glory in the distance for my brothers.
First breath I took, a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike, finish the kill. Influenced by might, with every sentence reveal. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Gotta endure until I let this pump whistle at my foes in memory of Emmett Till. I only live to do my master's will. It's UPK, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone and straight but made greater. In my return, left to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now I don't move unless it get approved. Won't take a step till it get confirmed. Arm and tape, it was made for our sakes. March like a tank. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick in their head, Lord, let this truth spread like an outbreak and bring hell at them crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I want payback for the scars in the slave memoirs. Till Christ arrived, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies. The only free will that's before your eyes is life or death, nigga, you decide. This heaven was made for me and my fellow. I patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the barrel. Before I ever let a white bitch do me like Othello. I want out this wicked life like Romello. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Geppetto. Lay hold on this brotherhood, I swear I never let go. And fuck that silver spoon, got too much love for the ghetto. Till the score settle, with need be, I die for the cause. Just to hear them angels applaud. And I'm true by every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. You want it? Nigga, walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, I can't be hard, but I can't give up. I'm about to go hard and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with the angels. Boy, I can't be touched. Came through in the clutch. They hate but they can't doubt us. We princes of the power, but what you know about us? Evil all around us, but a nigga straight. I told you I can't be touched. Holy angels walk at my pace. And I'm grateful for the words that had me delivered. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of numbers, this rifle from the Archangel Michael. My niggas rebels, you can't deny them. It's no folding or pretending. We in it for the crowds, fuck friends, we want dominion. In the election ascension, I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch think, as long as my niggas know I'm true. Betray your kind to get success. We make it through the eye of the needle, nigga. I be life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. And could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels, boy. I can't may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. Could you tell me about this God that you feel so much? And why you look so tough? It's real, I be walking with them angels, boy. I can't be good.
All right, shalom, Israel. Understand, I'm preaching out tonight, y'all. Like I said, this is Brotherhood Class. Understand, we're at the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York, on the Commander Junior Hana. We teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. You understand? And this, like I said, this is Brotherhood Class, and the topic today, we're gonna talk about Christmas, of course. Understand the topic of the class is Christmas is vain unto the Lord. You understand? And vain just means it's useless. You understand? It doesn't mean nothing to the Lord. You understand? It doesn't mean nothing to us. It doesn't supposed to mean nothing to us either. You understand? Especially if it doesn't mean anything to the Lord. You understand? It's nothing that we're benefiting from. We don't benefit from none of these pagan holidays. We don't benefit from nothing that the oppressor does for us. You understand? All these holidays is something that the oppressor and his peoples, you know, whatever they feel like they gaining from celebrating these holidays, that's something for us. It's not for us to understand. You understand? But Christmas, something that we tend to take very seriously and understand around this time. You know, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we break our necks and our backs every day to work overtime to be able to accommodate our children or to be able to give our children everything that we didn't have growing up. You understand? Which is so crazy. You understand? It doesn't make any sense because we over here teaching our children something that they wouldn't know unless we taught them these things. You understand? Your kids wouldn't know anything about Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or Easter, and so on and so forth. They wouldn't know anything about these holidays if we wasn't the ones teaching them. You understand? If a child came straight out the womb and they grow up and we you know, teaching them whatever we choose to teach our kids, they're gonna grow up and that's gonna stick with them throughout their life. Especially growing up to being a adult. You understand? Your kids are innocent, so you throwing that religion like being a Muslim and Christianity and being and worshiping other gods. You throwing that on your child is going to grow up and worship those gods, just like with the holidays. You throwing Christmas on these children that has innocent minds who don't know no better. You understand? Your big grown self celebrating Christmas, celebrating Thanksgiving and Halloween. Your big grown self celebrating these holidays and throwing it on your children, but for whatever reason. You understand? Most of us, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like most of us who throw those holidays on our children, it come from childhood trauma. You understand? It come from us not being able to get the things that we asked for when we were younger. So we always told ourselves when we get older, we are going to be able to give our kids everything that we didn't have. We're going to be the ones to give our kids the world, because our parents didn't have the funds or didn't have the means to provide those things for us growing up. So we want to push our burdens on our kids when it comes to holidays. So we trying to give our kids everything that we didn't have. And I feel like you putting a curse on your kids. You putting a burden on your kids, on an innocent child who doesn't know any better. Your kids wouldn't know anything about these holidays unless you taught them. You understand? That's my opinion. You understand? And I really feel like that's logical. You understand? Any grown person who has a conscience or a brain will understand that children only know what you teach them. Children don't come straight out the womb knowing about these holidays. The kids only care about them because you teach them that. You understand? We see it every day in the UPK. We got kids that were born in the truth. Like for example, a bond children. I ain't never seen them even mention Christmas. Never seen them mention Halloween. Never seen them mention Easter. Like these are like they growing up like normal kids. Like they growing up without these pagan holidays, and it doesn't bother them. They don't cry about it. They don't complain. They don't go to their father and ask them why he doesn't love them, and his kids don't do any of that. You understand? Because Officer Bud, he raised his kids to the point where they understand that these are pagan holidays. You understand? I'm not sure exactly how he break it down to his children to get them to understand that we don't celebrate these holidays because they are against the Lord. You understand? For me and my household, we not going to celebrate anything that the Lord is against. So his children don't, even though they have to be in school and see other children celebrate these holidays, is even more proof that you can raise your kids without celebrating paganism. You understand? They have to go to school and be around all of this mess. They got to be around the Christmas trees, the Christmas ornaments, the decoration, they got to be around all of the Halloween costumes, all the candy. They got to be around the Easter eggs and the Easter bunny and so on and so forth. They got to go to school and still be around it and come home and don't even be bothered. They never complain about why we don't celebrate Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas. They never complain. So you can't tell me that it's hard for you to teach your kids to not celebrate paganism. You can't tell me that you're taking away that child's childhood. Like what? No, you taking away your childhood. This is you broken from your childhood. That's your childhood burden. That's your trauma. Don't put that on your kids because of something you went through when you was a child. You understand? You should know better that celebrating these holidays is it's not benefiting us at all because you at work breaking your back so you can buy your child that big wheel or one of them electric cars that these kids be buying, them little high ass bicycles, the new PlayStation 5. What other kids be wanting, man? Nintendo Switch, uh, whatever these kids be wanting, the brand new Jordans that just dropped. You understand? Buying these kids designer clothes, all types of mess. You understand? Breaking your back, spending money that you don't even got. You understand? Your black behind can't even pay your rent on time. You can't even keep your lights on. It's like you can't even keep the lights on at the house. You understand? You can't even pay your car note on time. You can't even buy groceries to feed your family. But you breaking your back every year around this time so you can fulfill your lust or fulfill that trauma. So you can fulfill your childhood trauma that you experienced. And then you want to push this on your kids like this is going to help them. No, you doing this for you. You doing this to make you feel better. You think you going to get some type of brownie points because you went and bought your kids presents. You understand? It's nonsense, man. It's crazy. You understand? Do we got any comments in the chat? Do we got anybody in the chat checking in? Are you go ahead, sir?
Yeah, just on the page checking in. Got sister Kiana checking in from Iowa. Sister Mel checking in from Greenville, South Carolina. Sister Kai Wild checking in. Sister Yala checking in. Yeah.
Sound like a lot of sisters in there. Good night.
Sister Dr. Wild Rebel Officer Amawad. Sister Crystal Rebel Officer Amawad checking in.
What's on Christ?
Sister Brooke checking in.
What's on Christ? Good night, all them sisters.
Checking in. Rebel Officer Ashadi Alma. Got Trooper Awad Polad checking in. Got Rockers Up checking in. Got Rockers Up checking in.
What's on Christ? Good night, all them brothers and all them sisters in that chat. Man, give all y'all a hand. You understand? What's on Christ? I mean, y'all here to learn something. You understand? But back to what I was saying about this Christmas stuff. So, me personally, I feel like us as grown men and women, you know, us as parents, we suffering from childhood trauma. You understand? Something that is very, very, very common in the Black community. You understand? We all suffer from, you know, various types of trauma. And one of those is not being able to get gifts on holidays or not being able to celebrate certain things, celebrate holidays because we were, you know, y'all were poor. But around this time, especially with Christmas, we not able to get the things that we asked for from our parents around this time. You understand? Like, you know, like growing up, I never got to get everything that I wanted when, you know, around this time. You understand? I had to get a lot of hand-me-downs. You understand? I had to, you know, suffer a long time around this time. So I know how it feels to feel guilty that that you can't be able to provide your kids with something that you couldn't have or something that you didn't have. I know how I feel. But when you come into the ISUPK under Commander Gianna and they teach you, and you learn that celebrating these holidays are against the Lord. You understand? The Lord is not pleased with these pagan holidays. You understand? You are going against the Lord. You are becoming an enemy of the Lord when you celebrate these holidays because they are vain. They don't mean anything. They're useless. You're not benefiting. You're not benefit. So like you're not benefiting from celebrating Christmas. You're not benefiting from celebrating Easter. You're not benefiting from celebrating Halloween. There's nothing, you're not going to get a blessing because you went and bought all these gifts for your child. You understand? Nothing is going to come out of it other than you feeling great about being a good parent. You understand? You are doing this for yourself. You're doing this for your own lust. You're doing it to make yourself feel good. And whatever, you understand. So we're gonna get straight into the topic though. If you could, Adam, let me get Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. You understand? But we gotta understand these Christmas is crazy. You understand? For us to sit here and break our backs at our slavery, to be able to save all this money. It did even with one child. You understand? But if we got one child, you only got one child that you gotta provide for. You're gonna go all out for that one child. You understand? You're gonna save all the money you can so you can be able to buy this child whatever. And then sometimes these kids really don't even be really be wanting or knowing what they want. Like y'all just go to Walmart and Best Buy and all these other stores and just start buying things that you would think these kids would like. Like mostly, especially if they like 3, 4, 5, 6, years old, they don't really know what they want like that. And you saying you try to ask them kids, the things they like or the things they want, they don't really be knowing. Like at this point, you just doing it just to see, just to say you did it. You doing it just to feel proud of yourself. You understand? But it doesn't mean anything. You understand? If anything, you putting yourself and you putting your children in danger of the wrath of the Lord when Christ returns. You putting your children in danger by teaching them celebrating these holidays. But if you got that scripture, sir, you go ahead and read.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
All right, so it says, envy thou not the oppressor. So if you in the chat, you got to understand this, especially if you new in the school or you just watching if you just in here and you watching the class and you want to know what we teach and know what the school is about, you got to understand these scriptures and understand who they talking to and what they talking about. So it says, envy thou not the oppressor. Who is the oppressor? Anybody in the chat? Who is the oppressor? Who oppresses blacks and Hispanics today? So let's go ahead and just dissect this scripture little by little. So for the ones that's just watching a new, who is the oppressor? Anybody can answer. It can be quick, a little swift answer. There ain't too much to think about. Who is the oppressor? If you know, then you can also answer as well. But we're gonna dissect this scripture so we can get understanding of what the Lord is talking about. Who is the oppressor? Who oppresses a nation of people today on this earth? Who? What nation of people has always been oppressed for the last 400 years? Oh, like
First time to say, Sister Alice said it's for bragging, it's just for bragging rights.
sister said it's for bragging rights. Talking about celebrating holiday, well, buying gifts
Right.
for your children. Most High in Christ. Hit that sister hand. Most definitely, it is for bragging rights. You understand? We got any more comments?
So now we got Sister Crystal said Esau. Sister Isla said the white man.
Give them sisters a hand. You understand? Esau. Or somebody else say something?
Sister Princess Kaiwa says, so I can say Esau is the oppressor. Sister Ryder said the white man. Sister Anaya said Esau.
Good night, all them sisters. Man, give all them sisters a hand. All those sisters are correct. You understand? The white man. You understand? Esau. You understand? That is our oppressor. That's who oppresses us today. You know, in this place called America. You understand? The people of the Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel, we are the ones being oppressed on this earth by this devil named Esau, or in other words, the white man. You understand? So, if you could read that scripture again from the top. Let me get that with you. I'd have lost it. Good night. You go ahead and read that scripture again from the top.
This is Proverbs 3:31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
All right, so now we know who the oppressor is. You understand? It says, envy thou not the oppressor. So now we understand who our enemy is, who our oppressor is. That is the white man. You understand? Esau, the devil. All right, go ahead and read.
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his what?
None of his ways.
And choose none of his ways. So once again, in the chat, what are some of Esau's ways, or the white man's ways, or the however you want to name them? What are some of the oppressor's ways? What ways of the white man do we follow? It's so many of them. We're gonna be here all night naming all of his ways, because we do everything these people do. Everything that the white man does, we follow. Everything, no matter what it is. What are so name some ways that we follow that our oppressor does. Well, sister, okay, let me go on to YouTube so I can see the chat. We got anybody said anything?
Yeah, Sister Management said the love of money.
Okay, that's one for sure. Love the love of money. You know, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are the most poorest people, the most poorest people on the earth. So we're gonna do and find any type of way to make some money. You understand? whether it's good or bad. You understand? Especially our sisters. Our sisters that's out here selling themselves short, selling their bodies and doing OnlyFans and porn and whatever. You understand? These sisters be doing these days. For the they love that money. They would do anything for it. Anything. It don't matter what it is. If they can make 10 bands in a day, they gonna find a way to do it. You understand? But yeah, for sure, the love of money. But let's go a little deeper. Let's go a little more in depth, and let's stay on topic about what we talking about now. We talk about paganism. We talking about holidays. So go a little in depth. Anybody else said something?
Said drugs and war.
Drugs and war, you understand? Our brothers, you know what I'm saying? Our black, Hispanics, and Native Indian brothers, you understand, who does live that trap lifestyle. You understand, who lives that kingpin lifestyle. You understand, who live that gang lifestyle. That is something that all of those things are something that we've learned from our oppressor, like the gang life. That gang life came from the Italian mob. So that's what we learned, how to shoot each other up. We learned how to take over each other blocks. You understand? That's how we learned how to rob. You understand? So yeah, the Italian mob taught blacks and Hispanics how to gangbang. You understand? And also drugs. You understand? They also taught us how to sell drugs. You understand? They taught us how to find a plug overseas and get them to bring the drugs overseas over here to America and big loads. You understand? And big loads of drugs and distribute them all through America. You understand? And be able to make millions and millions of dollars. You understand? We've learned that all from the oppressor. Those are not our ways. You understand? We did not teach ourselves how to sell drugs. We didn't teach ourselves how to do them. You understand? We all learned these things from the oppressor because they are the most subtle beast on the earth. You understand? So that is another thing. Anybody else?
Sister Anonymous said another thing, pride and vanity. Said pride and vanity.
Pride and vanity. Yeah, that can be more, that can be some things too, of course. You know, understand the white men, they are very prideful, especially because of what they got. You understand? They think that they're better than us because they rule over America and they got all these tall buildings and mansions and all the money in the world and whatever. So yeah, that could be one thing. But for time's sakes, when it says envy not thou the oppressor and chew, or somebody said something else. You go ahead, sir.
Said pagan holidays.
Okay, there we go. That's more something I want to hear.
Working on the Sabbath, eating pork.
Okay, yeah. Most High in Christ. Get that sister hand as well. You understand? That's kind of more of something that I was looking for, but both that brother and that sister was also right as well. You understand? Yeah, celebrating pagan holidays. You understand? Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Valentine's Day, good night. What else you got? What else we celebrate? That's really about the main ones. The main ones that we gotta actually spend money on. Like we gotta go, like, bro, good night. We go all out for Valentine's Day for our wives and husbands. You understand? Them big life-size bears that people be buying, them big ass boxes of candy and all them roses, and you understand? It's not really that expensive than Christmas and Thanksgiving, but actually, to be honest, yeah, it is. Because people not only do people buy flowers and candies and stuffed bears, they also buying, shoes and clothes, drawers. I even seen a sister buy a brother. She made a basket for him. She made a Valentine's Day basket, And I'm pretty sure y'all seen that as well, where brothers, sisters will make baskets of things and put things that they husband need, like drawers. I done seen them put like polo drawers and Ethica drawers. I done seen them put cigar packs in there, put a sack of weed in there. Man, I done seen, some polo socks. What else I done seen? I done seen a perk. She probably done bought a boyfriend a perk. You understand? We all know what that perk for. You understand? We all know what that perk. We ain't gonna go into detail. But if you young and turnt, you understand? If you young and turnt, you know what that perk. You already know what that perk for. You understand? I'm gonna leave that to the young and turnt. You understand? But yeah, they also be spending money on them Easter baskets. You understand? So yeah, Valentine's Day could get expensive as well, depending on how you go about it. So yeah, Valentine's Day is one. But yeah, pagan holidays. We are following all of these holidays that I just named are pagan holidays, and now we got to understand what are pagan holidays. So if anybody in the chat, what are pagan holidays? What does paganism mean? Or what is paganism? And if you don't know, understand, we'll look it up and we'll dissect it that way. We'll break it down what paganism is. But what is paganism? You go ahead, sir. Give that sister a hand. Understand? Paganism is the worship of false gods. And we got many, many, many of those, you understand? Right now, a god can be an object, you understand, like money. You understand? Like the sister brought out the love of money. You understand? Money can be an object. You understand? You can worship money. Money could be your God. Money is something that you would do anything to get it. You understand? Anything. You'll rob, kill, steal, and sell yourself for it. You understand? That is your God. You understand? I'm trying to think of that scripture. What is that scripture? I just read it earlier. What is that scripture? How did it go? Oh my God, what is that scripture? Hold on, I gotta get it now. What is it? I just read it earlier. Let me think. Let me see. Y'all bear with me. I think it's. Let me see. I think that's in. Is it in Psalms? No, I don't think it was in Psalms. Oh, Matthew chapter 6. I think it's in Matthew. Let me see. Matthew chapter 6. Or was it what verse that was? Y'all bear with me. It was a point that I'm trying to make. I can't find this to while. What verse was that? Chapter 6, verse. Come on, man. Oh, 24. I think Matthew chapter 6, verse 24. All right, so it said, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. And what mammon is, mammon is money. So mammon, that word mammon is a Hebrew word for money. So it says ye cannot serve God and money. So this is a love for money scripture. This is you loving money than the Lord. You understand? That's what mammon means. That's a Hebrew word for money. So that's the scripture for it. That was scripture that I was thinking of. So yeah, so like I was saying, for the love of money, we willing to do anything for it. We willing to, unalive people for it, rob people for it, sell drugs for it, you understand, and so on and so forth. You understand? Lie for it, whatever the case may be. Um, do we have any more comments? Okay, all right. So if you could read that scripture one more time, that where was we at? Proverbs, yeah, you can read it one more time. It's Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. All right, so envy not thou the oppression and choose none of his ways, man. So we just dissected that scripture, and I showed you some ways that we follow. You understand that the white man has taught us, or the white man has showed us his ways, and we choose to follow him because it's something to do, or it's something to make us feel like we love our families, if or whatever the case may be. So do not envy the oppressor. You understand? All right, so we can drop that. So let's talk about the origin of Christmas and where Christmas came from. So let's see where I'm gonna start. So let's talk about Nimrod. So if you are not familiar with Nimrod was a I believe he was a king or something like that. Oh, yeah, he I just know he ruled an empire in Babylon in the, I think around the, what was it, the 1600s? I don't remember the time period exactly, but Nimrod ruled over Babylon. So Nimrod ended up dying or being unalived, and his mother, his mother, she tried to rule over Babylon herself. So she tried to keep his name going, or keep his name alive, and she tried to rule over Babylon herself. So then she made a religion. She made a religion which is like, I don't know if it was necessarily Christmas, but she tried to make a religion in her son's name. So so Nimrod, he used to go to this evergreen tree. And he used to go to this evergreen tree and put gifts up under the evergreen tree. So that's kind of where the gifts thing started, on why we wrap gifts and put them under the tree. That's kind of where it started. So what else I'm missing? So yeah, he used to put gifts up under the tree. So her mother, so his mother, she went to she went and visited this evergreen tree, and the evergreen tree was nothing but a stump at first. It was just a stump. It wasn't even a tree, a full tree yet. It was just a tree stump. And she said that the evergreen tree ended up sprouting up. It ended up growing out of nowhere. And she was telling people that was her son's spirit coming out of that tree stump. So she made money off of it. She profited off of it. She went throughout Babylon teaching people and telling people that this is her son's spirit in this tree. and people gave her money for it, and and she was telling people that that her son's spirit will heal them if they gave money or whatever. If they gave their money, his spirit will heal them, and that's kind of where we get the Christmas tree from. So we celebrate. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see that article. I meant to do it already. Hold on, let me see if I got it. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, I got it already. I just sent it to you. So just read that highlighted part and then go down from that highlighted part, and then you can just end from there. But yeah, so the reason why we put Christmas trees in our homes is because it's supposed to be a commemoration or a memory of Nimrod. It's supposed to represent healing, and I don't know, not necessarily prosperity, but mostly healing. It's supposed to, heal you in some way. So that's why we put trees in our homes and deck it with silver and gold, is to remember her son Nimrod. You can go ahead and read that article when you got it. After Nimrod's death, 2167 BCE, Semiramis promoted the belief that he was the god. She claimed that she saw a full-grown evergreen tree spring out of the roots of a dead tree stump, symbolizing the springing forth of new life for Nimrod. Okay, so that's what the tree is supposed to symbolize. It's supposed to symbolize the springing forth of new life for Nimrod. So the reason why we put Christmas trees in our homes is because it is to remember her son Nimrod. It's supposed to be some type of blessing or some type of, it's supposed to heal you or whatever. So you go ahead and keep reading from there. On the anniversary of his birth, she said Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts under it. His birthday fell on the winter solstice at the end of December. So Christmas is on 25th of, right? So it say at the end of December. You understand? So where are we getting that Christ was born on December 25th? Do you understand? You are not going to find that nowhere in the scriptures, nowhere in the Bible, that Christ's birthday or Christ being born on December 25th. You understand? Like, there is no way Christ could have been born in the wintertime when I don't know what the terminology of the people. I don't know what they were called at that time. The people from Bethlehem, I don't know what they were called. I guess they were called shepherds or something like that. The shepherds, I believe, I don't want to say it wrong. I think it was they were called shepherds around that time. If it was winter and it was cold, well, it probably wasn't that cold because it was, during, they in the Middle East. But it in the wintertime it's cold. You understand? And they didn't walk. They had to walk who knows how long to matter of fact, I don't even think they were in Bethlehem at the time. I think they was coming from Nazareth. You said what? But they're coming from Nazareth to go to to go to Bethlehem. But where was they? They was coming from Nazareth, right? Where were they coming from? I forgot where they were traveling from. I'm about to look it up. Exactly. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, well, I guess they were okay. So it said the shepherds were working in the fields outside of Bethlehem. Uh, yes, it said the shepherds and wise men. Egypt. Nah, that ain't saying that. That ain't it. All right, that's the walk. But they were traveling from somewhere. I believe it was Nazareth. You said it was. So they were traveling from Nazareth. So they, huh? So they were traveling from Nazareth to Bethlehem to go see Christ, to go worship him. So and who knows how far that was. You understand? And they had to get on like camels, and I don't know if it were horses or not, or donkeys, whatever they had around that time. I think it was donkeys or camels. They had to get on donkeys and camels around that time. So you telling me they about to get on these donkeys and camels and ride all the way to Bethlehem, knowing who knows how far it is. I know it's probably pretty far. You understand? In the winter, though, they about to walk through this cold breeze, this cold weather to go and pray to Christ. I mean, to go worship Christ is crazy. You understand? So there's no way that Christ was born in the winter when the shepherds had to go and travel that far just to go worship him on a camel. And camels are slow. Donkeys, I'm not really sure. I ain't never rode no donkey. I don't know if a donkey is fast or not. I'm assume they slow too, but because of that, you know how small they are. You understand? But yeah, so there is no record in the Bible. You're not going to find nowhere in the Bible that Christ was born in December 25th. You're not going to find that that's his birthday. You understand? So it has to be paganism. It got to be talking about Nimrod. It say that his birthday was at the end of December. So we got to be celebrating paganism. You understand? Because it says that that they promoted they promoted the belief that he was a god. You understand? So paganism is worshiping other gods. So this has to be paganism. You understand? So you could drop that article, but yeah. So that's what kind of a little brief history of why we celebrate. I mean, why we put Christmas trees in our home. So that Christmas tree was supposed to be like a real, actual evergreen tree. Like the rich people, I'm pretty sure the rich people, they go and actually go and purchase a real evergreen tree. You know, us being from the ghetto, you understand, when us being poor, we go and buy the little plastic tree. You understand, that come with the little plastic stand. And everything we put on our trees is plastic. Ain't nothing real. Ain't no real gold. Ain't no real silver. You understand? That little star we put on top of the tree, that's fake. You know, everything plastic. You understand? But the rich, they go and actually buy them a real evergreen tree. And that actually has that's a real stem at the bottom of it. So they probably gotta nail it to a surface and so it can stay. And on top of that, those evergreen trees are heavy, so they will have to fasten it or nail it down to something to keep it straight, to keep it from falling, because it is a heavy tree. You understand? So, you go ahead, sir.
One thing they did, well, I don't know if they did mention that. One thing, that, what's her name? Semiramis.
Yeah.
One thing she also did was, as his fame grew, you know what I'm saying, if people didn't come worship him, you know what I'm saying, and pay homage, they'll get their head cut off.
Oh yeah, I did read that. Yeah, I read that. Yeah. So
Hanging on the tree, like, oh,
good night. I didn't get that far, but I did see that she was unaliving them. That's crazy. So like I don't want to say it. They were the people who didn't go and worship that tree and give their money, they would be unalived, and she would chop their heads off and use their heads as ornaments. And I'm not surprised. But all right, so we can drop that. Let's get a scripture. I'm trying to think what scripture I need. What's that scripture where it talks about a decade with silver and gold? Is that in Jeremiah? Yeah, Jeremiah 10:1. I'm pulling Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Sluggy, y'all. I'm over here discombobulated. It's been a while. I ain't been up here in a minute. Yeah. I'm ready when you're ready.
This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
All right, you stop right there. So let me get there with you. So like, I don't know why I didn't get there. Let me get there with y'all. I ain't never got nothing together. All right. Where was we at? Jeremiah 10:1. All right. It's like, so if you could read it one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
All right, so it says, hear ye the word which the Lord spaketh unto you, O house of Israel. You understand? And that's very important. You understand? Anytime you read the scriptures and it says, O house of Israel, or it say, hear ye, you understand? That's trying to get somebody's attention. You understand? It's talking to a certain a specific group of people. You understand? Or a specific nation of people. You understand? This is very possessive. You understand? So the Lord is talking about a certain people, and it says, "O house of Israel." You understand? So that has to be talking to us. That has to be talking to the 12 tribes of Israel, not the whole world, not everybody. For you Christians who think the Lord, Christ died for everybody. You understand? This says, "Oh, house of Israel," not the whole world. So that is also something very important that we got to keep in mind. You got to get context of who the Lord is talking to. So for the brothers who coming up as troopers and young men, whenever you become a priest, you have to remember, you have to pay attention to these type of things, because you got Christians, that's gonna try to come at you and try to say, oh, you reading that out of context, or whatever they say. You understand? These small little things right here can help you in the long run, so you will understand who the Lord is talking to and what he's talking about. So it says, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. So that's talking about us, the 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Are you go ahead and read verse 2, sir?
Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
All right, say, learn not the way of the who?
the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. So anybody in the chat, who is the heathen? Who are the heathens? You need a brief answer, swift answer. Who are the heathens? Oh snap! Where was it? Okay. Anybody say anything yet? All right, give that brother a hand. You understand? Non-Israelites. You understand? They are not a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. They do not come from the seed of Abraham. You understand? Isaac and Jacob. You understand? Those are not our people. So the heathens are a non-Israelite. You understand? Now you keep reading, sir. You can start at and be not dismayed.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
All right, it says, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. You understand? So you do got a lot of us, you understand, blacks, Hispanics, and Native, especially those sisters, you understand, especially those women, you understand, who worship the sun, moon, and the stars, and they also think that they are gods and they are entwined with, or they are one with the earth, or they in one with the universe and with the, you know, with the trees, the animals, whatever the case, you know, whatever psychological thing that these sisters be thinking they are. You understand? Most of these sisters follow those zodiac signs. You understand? Those are signs of heaven. You understand? The stars, the sun, and the moon. We said that, and we try to connect the stars and make them look like whatever, like a, you know, I don't know the zodiac signs like that. I don't even know what zodiac sign I am. Like, I never really gave a damn about that type of stuff. So they try to put the stars together or connect the stars to make it form an animal or a sign, whatever, some type of astrology BS. You understand? That is an example of being dismayed by the signs of heaven. You understand? They worshiping stars. You understand? They worshiping that sun, because you got the people who think that they are gods. They think that they get their energy from the sun. You understand? They go and stand in the grass, barefooted in the grass, and think that they're getting some type of intercollected, or I don't even think that's a real word. I think I just made that up. But they getting some type of vibrational power from the sun, and then it's supposed to reflect off the sun into the grass and then onto your feet, and your feet is supposed to be some type of chakra. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure we got some people in the chat or some people watching this who used to do this. You understand? So if you know, you ain't gotta elaborate or tell me that you used to do those things. But you know, that all that is bull, is BS. You understand? It don't be dismayed by the signs of heaven. You understand? It doesn't mean anything. You understand? You got Esau, they worshiping the blood moon. Or what else you got? What the fake Israelites was doing not too long ago. The eclipse, the solar eclipse, when they, you know, when the sun get covered up by something, I don't damn know. You know, you got people making a holiday out of that, making a religion or whatever out of that. You understand? You understand? You got it's just all types of mess. You got the Muslims worshiping a rock. You understand? The rock of Mecca or whatever. What else you got? Man, you got so many of them. You got the weed heads. You understand? Who, you know, so many it's so many ways. You know, don't be dismayed by the signs of heaven. You understand? How you keep reading.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
For the heathens are dismayed at them. Slaggy. Hold on, Slaggy. All right, so the heathens are dismayed by the. You gotta go ahead and read verse 3.
Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
All right, so it says, for the customs of the people are vain. And those people was talking about the heathens. You understand? The non-Israelites. So the customs of the people are vain. And vain just means useless. You understand? Or it just don't mean anything. You're not benefiting from it. It doesn't mean nothing. So that's what vain means. Vain means useless. You understand? So the customs of the people are vain, which means you're not benefiting from following the ways of the heathen. You understand? You're not benefiting from celebrating Christmas. You going broke. You understand? You going broke. You spending all your damn money on Christmas presents for these kids that don't even understand what the hell you buying. Don't even understand why you doing it. Like, especially a 3-year-old. You understand? They don't understand what you're doing. They don't understand what the hell Christmas is. They don't understand. And then got the audacity to lie to these kids talking about Santa Claus done baked them damn cookies. Talking about his fat ass supposed to come down this small ass chimney. You understand? Which we know what lives in chimneys. You got bats, you got all types of spider webs, spiders and rats and roaches, whatever the case may be. You understand? You telling me this fat white bastard supposed to be coming down this little ass chimney to come down and go in the kitchen and get him a glass of milk and eat the damn cookies that's sitting on the stove. You lying to these kids, man, telling them that this fat bastard supposed to be coming down here eating some damn milk and cookies. You understand? Then got that, and then your fat ass come downstairs and you go in the kitchen and eat them, and lie to the kids and say Santa Claus ate them, and lie to the kids and say Santa Claus came and brought you some presents and put them under the tree. So he's supposed to come down in this big ass sleigh with who knows how many reindeers. You understand? He coming down with in this sleigh with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer playing Christmas music, and he probably got some elves with him. You understand? Coming down, he coming down on your chimney. Come down with this big sack of gifts. Go in there, give him a glass of milk and cookies, then put the gifts up under the tree and bounce and go to the next crib. You understand? These are the lies that we tell our children for no reason. They are vain. They're useless. It doesn't. You're not helping your children, lying to them about some BS religion or some BS a holiday that we not benefiting from. You going broke on Christmas. You spending your last dollar just to satisfy your flesh. You understand? To make you feel good, to make you feel like you a good parent. Because a lot of sisters bash us. We get bashed. We get bashed to death every year, especially by our women who done left us for another man, or the sisters that are in the world and that's not in the truth, who does celebrate paganism or celebrate Christmas. We get bashed by our baby mothers, and they tell us that we ain't ish because we don't buy our kids Christmas presents. You understand? So I'm a bad father because I don't buy my child Christmas presents on this one day. I can buy my child presents and gifts all year round. I don't gotta wait one time out of the year just to go all out for my children. You understand? That's how oppressed we are. You understand? That's how much we suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You understand? We fear our oppressor. You understand? We feel some type of guilt if we don't do those things. We feel like we bad parents if we don't celebrate these holidays. We feel like we taking something from these children. But how are we taking something from them that they never knew? They never knew about holidays. You taught them that. You taught them about Christmas. They wouldn't have known nothing about Christmas if you didn't say anything about it. You understand? I know from experience because we see all the time in the UPK, these brothers and these sisters, they raise their kids up to not follow these holidays, to not celebrate these holidays. These holidays are a regular day for these children. They don't cry about it. They don't complain. They don't feel like their parents don't love them. This is a regular, normal day. These kids come home, watch TV, play the game, spend time with their siblings and whatever, and go to sleep and get ready to take their ass to school the next day or whatever the case may be. You understand? You doing this for your lust. You doing this because you feel guilty. Because you doing this for your childhood trauma. You traumatized. You fucked up in the head because you didn't get sorry for my language, but you messed up in the head because you didn't get the things that you were promised or the things that you asked for when you were as a kid. So you always told yourself, when I have my kids, I'm gonna make sure I can give my kids the world. I'm gonna make sure anything my child ever asks for, they're gonna get. And you don't even understand, you spoiling them kids right. You spoiling them to the point to where they don't know responsibility. You understand? They don't know. You are depriving those kids of wisdom. They don't know how to. So those kids will never know how to work for what they earn. You understand? Everything is supposed to be given to them, and you not understand the dangers you putting your kids in. They're gonna go out there in this world, and the police gonna shoot them down in the street because they don't know how to earn what they've been given. They think somebody owe them something because they're a good person. And you don't understand, you poisoning your children like that. You understand? So y'all have to stop following this paganism, man. Paganism. Y'all gotta stop following this paganism, because this paganism is destroying us as a whole. You understand? It is destroying us as a people. We're not benefiting from Christmas. You going broke. You don't have the money. You behind on your car payment. You behind on the light bill. You behind on the rent. You can't feed yourself. Stop. Everything will be okay. Your kids is not dying. You understand? Pick another day. Pick another day out of the year, out of the month to do something special for you. You don't have to do it on this day. You understand? It's kind of like we programmed. We programmed every year to do things on this one day. It's like Esau got us programmed. Like we that enslaved to the point to where we have to do something on this day. If we don't, we done let our kids down. I done let my kids down because I didn't buy them nothing on Christmas. When I could have bought them something on another day. You understand? You can spoil your kids any day out of the year, any day out of the week, any day out of the month. You do not have to do it on Christmas Day. You understand? And then you got the people when I don't care about the history of Christmas. It don't mean nothing to me. All I care about is family. Oh, what the hell ever. Whatever. Whatever. The same thing they say on Thanksgiving. When soon as we tell them about what Thanksgiving is about the murder and the slaughtering of the Native Indians and them bashing the skulls of the babies. Once you tell them that, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving because of that. I'm doing it for family. This all about family. Yeah, what the hell ever. You doing it because you don't want to feel bad for not doing it. You don't want people to point the finger at you. You don't want to be the enemy when that day comes. You don't want your family to call you and say, "Oh, you don't mess with me. You don't mess with the family no more. You don't mess with cuz no more. You don't mess with mom no more. You don't mess with the fam no more. You don't come around no more. Or you done changed. Or you acting different. You don't want the people to point the finger at you because you weak. You weak-minded. You're not strong. You understand? Every single year, every holiday, I have not celebrated a holiday in 4 years. 4 years. And out of those 4 years, my family till this day, calls me and texts me and asks me, am I coming to Thanksgiving? Or am I coming to a Christmas party? Or am I coming to the Easter play? Or am I coming to church? I have not came to any of those events in 4 years. So what the hell make you think I'm going to do it now? You understand? I'm going to tell you what it is. It's Satan. It's a demon. That demon is testing your spirit to see who you are with. What side is you on? You understand? And it's up to you to pick a side and choose who you gonna stand with. You understand? That's all it is. That's a demon. And Satan testing your spirit to see who you really with, what side you on. You understand? Guess what? It's gonna keep happening, and it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna as long as you still got breath in your body and you still living on this earth, Satan is going to test your spirit. You understand? It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So don't think because you in the truth, everything is supposed to be glitter and gold and everything's supposed to go your way and all this. It's not, it don't work like that. You understand? The Lord say when you come and serve me, prepare yourself for temptation. You understand? Prepare your flesh for temptation when you come and serve the Lord. You understand? This road is not going to be easy. You understand? Everything is going to happen to you. Right. Yes, your mama might die. You might lose a child. You might lose a close cousin. You understand? You might lose your house. You might lose your car. You might go broke. You understand? What else? You might get cancer. You might get HIV. You understand? Things are going, I don't mean to be so vulgar and so, but it's real life. This is life. This is real life. We understand the Lord is, he not playing with us, especially when you know the truth, especially when you know better. You know that you don't supposed to be out here celebrating paganism, but you do it anyway because you too weak to tell your family that you serve the Lord and that you took an oath. You too weak for that, and you follow Satan's plan every time. You understand? You're going to get tested, so get ready. Prepare your mind, prepare your soul, prepare your body. Because you going to get tested every year. Every year Christmas come, your mama, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your sister, all of them is going to test you. They gonna text you. They gonna call you. They gonna blow your phone up and ask you why you ain't came to the Christmas party. They gonna ask you why you ain't buy me nothing for Christmas. You understand? And it's up to you on whether you gonna feel bad or not. It's up to you if you're going to choose a side. And you better choose the right one. And get what? You choose a side, you better stay over there. Stay over there. You go back into the world and celebrate Christmas, you stay on that side. And you're going to, hey, you know how they say you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Hey, Lord, I ain't even going to say Lord be with you because he's not going to be with you. Lord is not gonna be with you. Tell you that now. What? We got any comments? All right, you go ahead, sir.
Mr. Brooks said that in fact it's our job to break those heathen traditions with our kids.
Damn right.
Yeah. And my nine said, imagine how the Most High feels looking down and seeing our babies singing Silent Night.
Damn.
He said it's natural for the Most High's anger to be provoked. A lot of us said they're teaching kids it's okay to lie while telling them that lying is not good.
Damn right. Get that sister head. Understand? We have got to do better, man. Like it's not like what's wrong with celebrating the high holy days that was appointed to us. What the Passover ain't fun to y'all? Y'all don't like the Passover? I mean, because you ain't gotta go. Nobody's forcing you to go to the Passover. You understand? If the Passover not a good experience, it's boring. It's boring because it ain't no robbing. It ain't no twerking. It ain't no dressing half naked. The brothers, is it boring because you can't get your strap in the party? You can't bring your Glock. You can't bring your switch. Is it boring because you can't sell dope at the Passover? Is it boring because you can't smoke weed? You can't pop perks. You can't pop your Zans, your beans. You understand? Is it boring because you can't get twerked on? Is it boring because you can't see your ox and beat them up and shoot at them? Is that why you don't like the Passover? Is that why you don't like to celebrate, the holiday, the high holy days that was appointed to us? Because it's boring. You can't do nothing worldly in there. So damn the Passover, man. The Passover boring. Yeah, I can't get my strap in the party. I can't get my gun in the party. I ain't going. I can't get my switch in there. I ain't going. I can't get my AR in there. I ain't going. I can't go beat up my op goddamn when I see him because it's boring. You understand? The feast days is boring. You understand? The memorial blowing of the trumpets, Hanukkah, the feast of Purim. You understand? The feast of dedication. All of that's boring because we don't do nothing but sit in our little chairs and a teacher up here teaching. They teaching us. They breaking down the traditions in the Bible, and all we do is just sit down and listen to a person up here on the podium talk and eat food and laugh and shoot dice and and have a good time. It ain't it's boring. It's boring when it ain't no worldly shit going on. That's boring. Everybody live life on the edge. You understand? For some reason, when we in the world and you young and you turn, we want to live life on the edge. That's fun. Living life like you barely making it is fun. I want to be able to go to a party where I don't supposed to be. I don't need to be here because my ops in here. I know that they gonna unalive me because I didn't unalive some of their people. I don't supposed to be in here because I know that I'm over here cheating on I'm cheating on my girl, and she in here, but Kiki and Latoya and Ashonda, she in here. I'm goddamn hitting all three of them, but I can't. I'm over here. I gotta pop my perks. I gotta get high. I gotta snort my powder. I gotta do all that because life is lifing right now. Life is hard. I gotta stay high. You gotta stay high. Life too hard right now. Life kicking my ass right now. I gotta stay high. I'm dealing with too much pain. I gotta pop these pills to make the pain go away. That's fun. That's what if it's not a party like that, it's boring to the people in the world. But when you come to a place like the Passover and the Feast of Dedication and the Feast of Purim, when you go to places like that, it changes your spirit. You come in here and you see everybody laughing, they getting along, ain't no fights. You ain't gotta worry about a dice game going wrong and the brother getting shot. You ain't gotta worry about a brother messing with your girl. You ain't gotta worry about people in here getting high, snorting powder, popping pills, smoking weed. You ain't gotta see none of that. So as soon as you see that righteousness, it throw you off, it blows your mind, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you be like, damn, it's possible to be righteous. It's possible to do the right thing. But right now, I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready to serve the Lord right now. I'm not ready to give up all these drugs, and I'm not ready to put my switch up. I'm not ready for that. But you see it in your face firsthand that it's possible. That's all you need to know, that it's possible. Our brothers and our sisters in the world, they look at life like it ain't possible. Like I'm too messed up. I'm too fucked up. I'm too messed up to change because I don't think it's possible. But then when they come in here and they see that it's possible, it throws them off. And then they start making excuses. As soon as they go back home, man, them people in there righteous, man. Them people in there is good people. I don't gotta worry about them. I don't gotta worry about a brother messing with my girl. I ain't gotta worry about. I don't have to hook over my shoulder and see my ops in here. I ain't gotta get high, but then go home and make excuses. I ain't ready for that right now, though. I ain't ready. And then next thing you know, you on the news. They caught you lacking it at the mall. You understand? We got to stop making excuses on why we do the things we do. These holidays don't mean anything. We not benefiting from them. We not gaining nothing. We damn sure ain't getting no reparations for the people who think who love to say that. Cause I don't know how much you hear it. I hear it a lot. People, so what you think about reparations? You think we gonna get reparations? Man, dude. It's been 400 years. I ain't seen a 40 acres and a mule yet. You're not getting no damn reparations. You're not you going broke. That's all I can say. You going broke from celebrating Christmas. You're going broke celebrating Valentine's Day. You're going broke celebrating Easter. You understand? You're going broke. You can't afford it. You understand? Bring your ass to the ISUPK. Celebrate what you're supposed to be celebrating, so you can save your money. You gonna ball on a budget here. We understand we poor and we poor. We ain't rich. You understand? We poor, and that's what it is. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Because guess what? That's why that scripture say, "Thou art rich." You understand? We might, and that ain't talking about money. That thou art rich is saying we rich in spirit. You understand? We already got the kingdom. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's right there. You just gotta do what it takes to get there. You understand? It's not gonna be an easy road, but it's there. You understand? It's there. It's waiting on you. You just gotta go and get it. You understand? Let me see what else I got. Let's talk about Santa Claus for the little time that we got. So we got 30 more minutes. Do anybody got any questions before I move on? Anybody in the chat got any questions? Any questions or any comments? Our phone about to die. What? You laughing at me? All right, no questions, no comments, no sign of Christ. Oh, you got one? All right, you go ahead, sir. Most sign of Christ, get up. Good hand. All right, so let's get Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12 right quick. I gotta get that. I meant to get that early when I was talking about the kid. Man, yeah, matter of fact, this is perfect right now. It's perfect to get it right now. Isaiah 3 and 12. This is another thing that y'all are going to learn. You're going to learn it today. You're going to learn this very, very quickly. Because a lot of y'all make excuses on why you gotta celebrate these holidays. Because you also got those kids who do complain, who do say you don't love them because you don't celebrate holidays, because you don't celebrate birthdays. There are those kids who do that. Who always complaining and yelling and screaming and losing their damn mind because you didn't buy them something for Christmas or for their birthday. This scripture is for you. You go ahead and read it, sir.
It's Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
I say children are their what?
Children are their oppressors.
Children are they what?
Oppressors.
Are their oppressors, man. You understand? Your children, those children that you have that do complain, that always yelling and screaming and losing their mind because you didn't buy them something on Christmas, or say that you don't love them because you don't celebrate holidays. The scripture says the children are your oppressors because you giving into it. You understand? You giving in to that demon. You understand? That child is trying to make you feel bad for helping them out. They'll understand you doing them a favor. You understand? I'm saving your life. I'm saving you from the Lord's wrath by teaching you that celebrating these holidays are against the Lord. You understand? Because it is a lot of us who had these kids while we were in the world. So all they know is the holidays. So it is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult to try to get those kids to transition into not celebrating these holidays. So I get it. So for the parents that are going through this currently, y'all probably got, especially if they teenagers. You got teenage kids that always grew up celebrating holidays. Good night. Lord be with you. I pray that one day they understand, because being a teenager, they are very emotional. They going through a lot of emotions right now. And it can get to the point where they'll start resenting you. It'll get to the point they'll start to hate you. And they might not, they might mess around and move out and end up on the street somewhere because they feel like you don't love them. They feel like you don't care about them because you're not buying them anything for Christmas. You understand? So for those parents that's going through that situation currently, you understand, Lord be with you. And I pray the Lord make them understand. You understand? I pray that one day that they learn and they see that this is beneficial to them. This is what's going to help them. This is what's going to save their life when Christ returns on this earth. You understand? Because they are not exempt from their punishment. You understand? They're not exempt. Especially if you're a teenager. Who's not exempt. If you old enough to talk and speak well, you understand things, you held accountable. You know better at this point. You understand? So This is so you teaching them that that celebrating these holidays are against God, and you showing them the proof, and hopefully that's enough, and they understand that you still love them. You understand? There are many ways to show your love or prove your love to someone. You understand? Because love is an action word. You understand? So it's plenty of ways that you can show your kids love, and it does not have to be through paganism. It don't have to be through Christmas. It don't gotta be through Valentine's Day. It ain't gotta be through Halloween. It, there are other alternatives. Just like with food, you don't have to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's not the only resort. You understand? You got other ways. You got other foods out here that you can eat. You got chicken. You got beef. You got turkey. Uh, you got vegetables. You understand? You got a lot of alternatives out here. You ain't gotta eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's just what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word right now. Good night. But yeah. But yeah. You go ahead and keep reading, so like.
And women rule over them. O my people, they which lead the cause thee to error and destroy the way of thy path.
All right, so those children, they're gonna cause you to err, which means to I believe to make a mistake or something like that. It's gonna cause you to make a mistake. And you're making a mistake by listening to them kids. You like by giving in to that demon that they showing you. Understand? You go like you over here, you listen to these kids pouting about not having Christmas presents and birthday parties and a birthday cake or whatever the hell these kids be complaining about. It's gonna cause you to err, it means for you to make a mistake, and it's gonna cause you to ruin your path. It's gonna cause your path to be ruined because you letting those kids be your oppressor. You letting these kids oppress your mind. You letting these kids dictate your authority. You understand? Especially as a woman, especially as being a mother, because you already soft, you're already delicate. You understand? And those kids can they can't underestimate you, especially being a mother, because how soft and delicate and nice you are and loving you are. And that's why it's so important for the father to be there. So important to keep the fathers around, to have that authority. You understand? Because there are roles that are supposed to be played. You don't have to be masculine, sis. You don't have to be so hard. You understand? You can be what you were created to be, and that's soft and delicate. You understand? You don't have to be hard. And you understand? I mean, of course, if we ain't there, we at slavery or something, or we out doing the work of the Lord. You understand? You gotta raise your voice. You better put your foot down. You understand? But leave that to your husband. That's up to us it's up to us to be authoritative and lay the law down and to yell and all that. You ain't gotta do it. It's gonna come a time you might have to, just in case we out doing the work or we at the slave or whatever the case may be. But yeah, do not let these kids be your oppressor on this holiday. On Christmas, these kids out here pouting and screaming and shouting and crying and hollering about you don't love them because you don't want to give them a Christmas present or you don't celebrate holidays. Don't give in to that demon. It's just a demon trying to make you feel bad for being a bad parent. You're not a bad parent. You are a God-fearing woman or a God-fearing man. You fear the Lord and you know the consequences that's going to happen if you do celebrate paganism, especially if you in the truth, especially if you know the truth, you're going to be held accountable. So you can drop that. We're gonna talk about Santa Claus for this last little minute. I know y'all tired of me talking. We're gonna talk about Santa Claus. All right. So with the Santa Claus thing, you know, if you could out of one, can you pull up a picture of Santa Claus and put it on the on the screen? He said no. Let's get a picture of Santa Claus right quick. And then we're gonna pull out the real picture of Santa Claus. It's just like how we do with Christ. You know how you got Caesar Borgia, and then you got Howard Shai. We about to do a comparison right now. What am I doing right now? What's going on? Anybody got any comments, any questions? Put it in the chat. Well, I'm crooked up here. Y'all got a gangster lean up here. Why y'all ain't tell me? I'm up here with a gangster lean. Yeah, we're gonna pull up. So we're gonna pull up this picture of Santa Claus to show you the difference. Good night. You're losing my train of thought. All right, so whenever he get that, all right. So Santa Claus. So Santa Claus comes from a black man named Saint Nicholas, to be exact. Saint Nick was a black man. He was a black man that lived in Russia. Yes, black people live in Russia. You understand? The scripture says that we scattered in the four corners of the earth. So we everywhere. Black people are in China. Black people are in, everywhere. You understand? We everywhere. But do that mean that those that does that mean that those are our people? Does that mean that they're white because he lived in Russia? I'm guessing that's why they think Santa Claus was white, because he lived in Russia. There are black people in Russia. You understand? So yeah, so Saint Nick was a black man that lived in Russia. The reason why, so the reason why they give so he was I missed a point. He was a black man living in Russia around the 1600s. So another reason why we put presents under the tree is because Saint Nicholas, he owned a foster home, or what you call it, a orphanage. And he bought them gifts. He bought the kids gifts and all of that. And like I say, this is around the 1600s. So yeah, Saint Nick. So that's why we give gifts on Christmas, because that's what Saint Nicholas did. Saint Nick did. He owned a orphanage, and he used to give out presents to the kids. We got a comment. Yeah, I think Sister Yaila. She said,
someone knows that I don't celebrate Christmas. Wanted to get my daughter something to say, but they don't celebrate the pagan holiday. But Christ's birthday is giving a gift. Yeah. That's celebrating Christmas.
Good, not exactly. So get that sister a hand. You understand? It then it's like you got to tell them show them in the Bible that Christ was born on Christmas. Ask them to show you in the Bible where Christ was born December 25th. You understand? And they're gonna look at you crazy because they don't know. There is no record in the Bible. Tell them to show you and tell them that we'll pay them $1,000 if they can prove that Christ was born December 25th. You understand? And I bet you they're gonna look at you crazy because they don't even have proof of it. There is no proof that Christ was born on Christmas Day. But yeah, Most High Christ is exactly. They're still celebrating Christmas. Tell them if they want to get your daughter something, buy it on another day. Do it next month. Or do it now. You understand? You don't have to wait to Christmas. What the other sister said, she said,
like you said, metaphorically speaking, what advice would you have for someone trapped in the closet, Satan this Christmas?
trapped in the closet. She say, what advice would you have for someone trapped in the closet with a Saint Nick soul? Are you saying you married to somebody? No. You gotta be more specific. Are you saying that you married to a man that celebrates Christmas? Oh, she said metaphorically. I don't know if you could. Sis, I'm not. If you understand it, guys, elaborate for me. I'm not sure what she's trying to say. Like, are you saying that Are you saying what advice do I have for someone that lives under the same roof as somebody that celebrate holidays? I mean, celebrate Christmas or? Yeah, like, do you feel what she's saying metaphorically? So I ain't saying that she talking about her, but somebody that you know or whoever. But she say trapped in the closet with Saint Nicholas. It kind of sound like a husband or something. See, okay, in my father's house, he said, okay, so your father celebrates Christmas. So you would be the exact person that you are every day. So if you're a sister in the school, which you have a Hebrew name, so you are an official UPK member. You understand, and you know what you're supposed to be doing, right? You know that celebrating holidays or pagan holidays is against the Lord. So you got to understand that your father or whoever that person is to you, you have to look at it as that's Satan. Satan is testing your spirit, just like I said earlier. He's testing your spirit to see what side you are on. You understand? He's trying to he's trying to see what side you on. You understand? So the advice that I can give you is to keep doing what you're doing now, and that's watching classes and learning about the importance of not celebrating these pagan holidays, and learning that how important it is for us to keep those high holy days that the Lord appointed to us. So that it's crazy. What's about to come up? The feast of Hanukkah or feast of dedication. So the feast of dedication is actually coming up, but guess what day that falls on? It falls on Christmas Day, right? So it falls on Christmas Day, so that's even better. So you know what you do? If y'all live in the same house or whatever the case may be, you know what you do? You go get you one of these. You get you a menorah. And you go get you 7 candles. Because that's what That's what you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn why we light the 7 candlesticks on this specific day. But you light your menorah and you watch class that day. And if you got to watch it out loud, play it out loud. Play it out loud to where he can hear it. And you shake that demon up. I'm talking about you shake that demon in him up. You piss it off. You piss him off. You understand? And maybe he will come to you and he'll start asking you questions. And maybe that'll fish him in the truth. Maybe that'll help him. You know what? Maybe, especially if he's actually listening. You understand? You let him hear the class, and you let him learn why you should not celebrate paganism. You understand? So do what you've been doing. You understand? Do what you've been doing, watching classes. You understand? And fighting your flesh, fighting your demons. Because that's what life is about. That's what being in the UPK is about. That's what serving the Lord is about. Fighting those demons, overcoming those demons, and serving the Lord until Christ return and we are able to get that, and we are able to go up in them chariots and gain the kingdom of heaven. You understand? That's what you do. And if you need more elaboration, or you need me to elaborate a little more, you understand, I most definitely will. But that's the best counsel that I can give you as far as being in the same roof or being under the same roof as somebody that does celebrate Christmas. You just do the opposite. You do what the Lord tells you to do. You understand? You don't fall into Satan's plan, because that's all it is. Satan is just testing you to see whose side you on. You understand? That's all it is, sis. Okay, what time we got? 8:53. Okay, so we about to close our class. So okay, so if you can you put up the real picture of Saint Nick? I think I already put it up there one time. So that was Santa Claus. That was the white Santa. And I just told you that Saint Nicholas was a black man that lived in Russia. You understand? A lot of people think it's only white Russians that live in Russia. No, there are black people that lived in Russia. You understand? We had black Russian icons that lived in Russia. We got pictures of them all in the bathroom. You understand? But this is Saint Nick. You understand? This is the real Saint Nick. You understand? You see his hair? He got hair. He damn near looking like Christ right now. His hair like wool, the white like wool. You understand? That don't look like no damn oppressor. They're like a black man. You understand? Go and look at your grandfather and look at him. You understand? Saint Nicholas was a black man that lived in Russia. And that's why we give gifts on the day that's why we give gifts on the day of Christmas, because he owned the orphanage and he gave gifts away to children. That's why, they got Santa with the white beard and white hair, and Santa carries this big sack of presents. You understand? I'm not sure where they got the sleigh and the reindeers. I can look that up. I can look more into that. I might can do a part 2 to that next week and figure out where that came from. But yeah, this is who they get Santa Claus from. This is the real Santa Claus. Or this is a black man. You understand? And you're gonna find that out a lot through history. That you're gonna find out that we think that certain people were white people, but whole time they were black people. Just like we all thought that classical music came from white people. Classical music was created by black men, black people. You understand? That's also ours too. Just like rock music. We think rock music or heavy metal music is created by white people. That is not true. Black people also created heavy metal music. You understand? So you will learn a lot if you go throughout history and you just pay attention in class. You would know that a lot of these things that we grow up seeing or we were taught, and we thinking that white people are the originals of it, and they're not. You understand? They whitewash everything we've ever put our foot on or anything we ever stamped. They always whitewash it and they take the credit for it. You understand? That's what they do when they oppress people. You understand? They go oppress those people, put them in bondage, take it, strip everything from them, and they claim it. They claim everything that we ever created. You understand? But I'm gonna go ahead and end the class. Understand? Go ahead and read the ISUPK security announcements. Give a hand clap for class. You understand? It's like, all right, this is the ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, all of Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister must get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara, 10% of every penny of every increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. And so we got the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah. It's the 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days. This is Wednesday the 25th, December 2024. For 8 days, you can find this in 1 Maccabees chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Remind Aki and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. I guess you want to play a song, guy? You can play a song, guy.
If Roman know that, what is it?
Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on a false image. UPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for's when the earth inherited by the piss ball. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no pics or no cars to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I shall now awake and sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Now taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told that bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on him like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fucking quality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. UPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your move on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war resist or get pulled into a world that never left me. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. All gold like a German shepherd. Young and a restless, wear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.